of what's going on here at EVHS. I'm your host of the most, Rowan Lauren, and today's date is March 24th, 2021. Happy International Women's History Month. Make sure to thank any woman in your life and let her know how amazing she is. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
The Learning Lounge is open Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 4 to 5 p.m. Staff and EV students are available to assist you with any homework help. The link can be found on the EV website at www.evhs.schoolloop.com.
Tutor.com is free for ESU HSD students 24/7. Tutors will be available for most subjects. For more information and instructions on how to access it, visit the news section on our School Loop website. Thank you!
If you have an hospital message that you would like to feature in our weekly news, feel free to email us at evhspapa@gmail.com and submit a short and simple video. Please send it in by 10 p.m. the Thursday before the next showing of our weekly news. Remember that announcements are only for news relevant to the entire school. News that are related to a single club or class will not be announced but can be posted to your School Loop group. Thank you!
Yearbooks are still available. Visit the EVHS homepage to purchase your yearbook today. Battle of the classes, graduation, and sports will be featured in this year's yearbook. You don't want to miss out. Buy it today.
EVHS PTSA is hosting their next Pivot to the Positive workshop. This virtual yoga workshop features an SJSU certified yoga instructor, so you teach our community breathing techniques, yoga techniques, and other mindful meditation techniques to help reduce stress. Please go to School Loop in order to register. Participants need to register only once to attend any or all of the 4 sessions in this workshop. This is a free program open to students, parents, staff, and teachers. Many thanks to our fantastic PTSA for hosting this event.
Are you interested in being a student leader? Leadership applications are now out and they're due at 11:59 next Monday, March 29th. Applications and more information can be found on the School Loop website.
EVHS Latinx Student Union and Girl Up Club are hosting a fundraiser for Stanford Pediatrics Families at the Border campaign. The campaign is part of celebrating Women's History Month and promoting Cesar Chavez Week. All proceeds from the fundraiser go towards providing telehealth services to mothers at the Tijuana border. For more information on the project, please go to the School Loop News or the club's respective social media pages. Thank you.
It's now time for our Cougar Spotlight Showcase, where leadership class members interview EV students and staff to see what they've been doing during the school year. Stay tuned because you might see a few familiar faces. Here are the interviews.
Hi, my name is Megan. I've been a part of the EVHS cheer team for 4 years, and I've been one of the varsity cheer captains for 2.
You mentioned cheer. We worked together in cheer for a few years. What was your favorite part about cheerleading at EV?
My favorite part about cheering at EV would be the games we go to, because I just love performing and I know the team always gets along. So making sure those stunts are hit and everything goes perfectly is just like a great feel.
I agree. And so since you're captain, could you say any encouraging words to the upcoming cheerleaders at EV?
So if you are trying out for the cheers team, the environment is super friendly and everyone here loves to support each other. So I would recommend trying out. It isn't about how high your jumps are or how pretty you are, how popular you are. It's about how much you want to support your school. So if you do plan on trying out, we hope to see you there.
Keep it up. Keep that cougar hair up. Keep that cougar hair up.
My name is Archisha Nongia, and with me I have Miss Botnogger.
Hi.
What inspired your passion to be a computer science teacher?
So I was a software engineer in my previous life before I became a teacher. Teaching was really my another passion because I also come from a family of teachers. I think I have the best of both worlds now.
That's really nice, Miss Botnogger. What is your favorite part about EVHS?
Definitely my students. I love all of them. I love the passion that they bring into my classroom. So definitely students and the whole EVHS community, the staff, everybody.
Please tell us something about yourself that we can't guess.
So I'll ask you a question. Where do you think I am?
Somewhere from India.
Yeah, so that's my ethnicity. I do belong to India. That's where my forefathers were from, but I never lived in India. I didn't grow up in India. I actually grew up in the Middle East. That's where I had all my schooling. So I was only about, I think, 1 year old when my parents moved to Kuwait, and that's where I grew up.
That's so cool. Finally, what would you do if you won the lottery?
I value education a lot, and have a neighbor in my, in where my parents are living now, and that lady, goes around all day collecting students who are playing in the, children who are playing in the park, the children of housemaids and cleaning ladies, and they're all playing in the park. She'll gather them and pick them and push them off to school. So I think that's something that I would like to work on and maybe open up an orphanage or something. But yeah, I would love to do something like that.
That's so noble and thoughtful. Thank you for thinking of us at EVHS and the underprivileged children.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ms. Bhatnagar, and thanks for watching, Cougars.
Club applications have been released. You can find your form to renew or register your new club in the School Loop News section. Make sure to get your form in by March 29th, because that is when club applications will be closing. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to the following emails listed here. And remember that club decisions will be announced on April 12th. Thank you.
Here at EV, we roar. To do this to our fullest potential, we must own our actions. Always recycle and stand up for what is right. Take responsibility for your actions and always think before you speak. If you see or hear anything that is not roar appropriate, please report it to our anonymous hotline at saysomething.net. This website, as well as several other resources, can be found on our School Loop website. We are here and we are ready to help because we are Cougars and we roar! It's what we do.